help to strengthen last mile responsiveness while maintaining lean inventory positioning across distribution nodes. Because each inventory kept at a place also carries a capital investment. So I understand that you want to have the maximum availability without having overstocking. So how you manage this balance? Please help.
Sure. So thanks. First of all, round of applause for the organizers for this great arrangement which they have made, and thanks for this question also. So yeah, SME, while the brands of Blue Heaven and Nature's Essence have been there for 50 years plus, but the company as SME has been quite new, almost 5-6 years only since the restructuring had taken place. And since the supply chain part is something which is very crucial for enabling customer centricity and business first principles, what we have been doing in e-commerce, especially I will talk a bit more about, because that's the growth driver for this organization. And since we are a B2B player, we are not a B2C one, it becomes very important to marry the expectations of the customers to the business realities, and also in terms of excellence, how do we are able to make the entire value proposition the best. So let's frame the entire piece into 3 parts. One is about data, the other is about process, and the third is about people. So data is the bread and butter of supply chain. Nothing without it can even operate. And for this, what we have done is ensuring that the data hooks, the webhooks, the data sources are automated to the best extent possible. So that takes, for example, the inventory positions at the warehouses of the customers, which includes, we do a lot of web-based crawling. A lot of API-based integrations are getting in process to get those data points of inventory, of daily run rates of sales at all India locations from various of our customers into our system, so that we are able to predict the demand, the number of days of inventory, the kind of surges or spikes which we have seen but may be ignored, and what can be done in terms of having a better replenishment process, which is more in tune with the actual demand rather than just being a forecasting based process alone. Coming to the process part, and this is where the fun lies, because as Shivanji was mentioning, if phone nahi aa raha hai, customer say, so that is a success. I do believe it, but there is another part which is कि transporter से भी कोई phone नहीं कर रहा. Because in e-commerce, the challenge is not only about delivery, but it is also to ensure delivery basis appointments of the customers. It is not like general trade in which you just make the truck available with the goods and that's done. No. In e-commerce, in quick commerce, you have to ensure that the appointments are sought, booked, confirmed, and then the vehicle, if it says it has to be at 10 o'clock on the doorstep of the customer, it has to be at 10 o'clock. At 10:15, the shutter closes, you are out for the day. Which means, even if the vehicle is there and there is a concern of any kind of nature, it has to be immediately relayed upon to, say, the control center at the corporate level. So what we have done is, we have now used WhatsApp as a kind of information provider to us. We are using WhatsApp and tracking whether the resolution and the response of it was given out within 10-15 minutes of it happening, and it was tagged to the right partner. And once we are doing a weekly review of all of these things, what I have also encouraged my team to use AI-based tools like Notebook LM, even ChatGPT or Gemini for that matter, to export the chats of the last 1 week and figure out the patterns of the kind of resolutions which were happening. What were the kind of escalations which were coming in. And now we are in the process of building the repository of how to enable all of this into a Python script-based pipeline, so that we are able to now tag ownerships of these and start predicting what are the problem locations, what are the challenging aspects which do come at certain periods of time. And then now we are going into a proactive RCA rather than being a reactive RCA.